Hi YouTube, this is Dandy Mandy, and I'm back today to talk to you about selling books on eBay. This is something that I think you guys will find really useful. I've been on and off selling books for the last year or two, and it's just something that I think that you have to really have patience and you have to know some tricks to listing them, or else you can get yourself worn out super quick. They're not really fun listing. I mean, you just take a picture of the front, the back, pictures of the pages in the middle, list any damages, and move on. I mean, it's just like, it's not as thrilling as some of the other things that we get and we sell. So, like, when you have something that's, like, really rare, and you're, like, doing research on it, you find out all kinds of cool, like, little interesting details, and you want to list those and take all these nice pictures and backdrops. I mean, it's just not like that when you're selling books. And so I just wanted to go over a few things. And I mean, like, look what we've got here. This is some of our inventory. So, like, if you look in here in the closet, there's, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, a lot of boxes of books there. There's this huge crate right here full of books. And then there's also this box that I'm working on. And as you can see, I mean, we just went to an auction on Saturday and we got these boxes for like $1 a box. And they're slam full of books, and most of these books will sell for $5 or $10 a piece. And we might have invested about $10 in all of these. So, I mean, it's a really good thing to list on eBay. But so, what I wanted to do today is just show you guys a couple really quick tricks and when you're listing them. So the first thing is you'll want to have, and I don't know, everybody's kind of got a different way of doing things. Some people like listing on the desktop computer. Some people prefer the mobile app. And I can say, I mean, I do both. We have found that one of the best ways to do it is to start your listing on your phone. Or actually, it just depends, actually. I mean, if it's a new book and there's a barcode, the easiest way is to start a listing on your phone. So let me just show you how to do that. So I'm just going to pick a random book out of this box. So let's see. I mean, this is probably not even a good book. Okay, so we've got this book right here, and it's going to be backwards for you guys, but it's called The Book of Lies by Brad Meltzer. So instead of going on the internet and searching this book and seeing how much it sells for, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over the book, and you know, there's the ISBN number, barcode that's on the back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up my eBay app. So let me just show you guys how to do it. So you go to your eBay app, which looks something like this, and then you go up to the search bar, and then on the search bar there is let's see if you can see it. There's the option of scanning. See right there? And there's a barcode reader. So, and this is on the iPhone. I don't know if it's on all devices, but this is definitely easy on the iPhone. So you just go like this, and you place it over there. And then as soon as it pulls up that barcode, it'll start pulling up this book listed on eBay. And it'll show you all these different listings and what they're selling for. So, I mean, this book right here sells for, there's people selling it for $3.99. There's people selling it for $8. There's people selling it for $9.99. Then there's $19.99. So, and this is a hardcover, and it's in really good condition. So, you want to price your books according to the condition that they're in. When there's a lot of different other listings. So I would say that this book is nearly new. I mean, none of the pages are bent or ripped. There's no handwriting inside. Another thing that people look for when they're buying books online are bumped corners around the edge of the book and the spine. So for like on this one, I'm sorry, it's so hard to do it this way. Move my camera. I'm videotaping this on iPad. So like right here is where people look at, and you would just want to list any kind of damage that's right there on that spine or on the corner. For some reason that's really important to people. I've never really worried about it when I was reading the book before. I just want to care about the pages. But I mean, that's just something that I would list. And then Always make sure that you take a picture of the this title page that's in here that shows the copyright information. A lot of times when you look up these listings on eBay, you'll see people listing them as a first edition, and when you actually pull this open and you look in here, you can tell whether or not there's any other dates listed. So always accurately describe your books, and people will pay a lot more for a first edition, so you really want to make sure that if it's a first edition that you've listed it properly. If it's not a first edition and somebody gets it and that's the first thing they're going to look for, and when it's not, you're going to have a return on your hands. And if you don't offer returns, it could lead to a negative feedback on your eBay account, which you definitely don't want that, because you always want your customers to be happy. So that's my favorite thing about listing newer books is that barcode reader on eBay. So then once you're done searching it, there's actually a very similar option for when you're selling it. So you would just go to selling, and then it says selling start here. Selling start here, and then over here on the side you see that barcode with the red line through it. You'll just tap that, and the same thing happens. It pulls up your barcode reader. You'll just scan it, and then when you do that, the most crazy thing happens. So let me show you. You take the barcode reader, you scan the book. Okay, here it goes. It's loading. Loading, 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 loading. All right, and then ta-da! Look at this. It puts the ISBN number, a description, everything in here about this book. It tells you when the copyright dates are, where it was printed. I mean, just the stuff right here is so time consuming when you're actually listing a book, and it just pre-fills everything. And so then I think it's always important to take your own photos of a book, especially when it's a used one. I never use the picture that it defaults there on the listing because I want somebody to see my actual book and what it looks like when they're purchasing it because it's used. So they want to see the condition. But I mean, other than that, it's really so simple when you're listing these newer books like this. I also always use media mail. Media mail is cheaper, and you can ship books and educational materials using it. So try to use media mail with USPS. I would really recommend that to help with your shipping costs and things like that, and use a calculated shipping option so it goes by zip code. But other than that, I'm going to make a second video, and it'll kind of tell you a little bit more about listing vintage books, which is a lot more detailed, so it's probably going to be a lot longer video. However, I hope that you guys got some helpful tips and tricks out of this video here on listing the newer books. And if there's any questions, send me a message or leave a comment below. And then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just starting out, so all the subscribers and shares that I get are really, really helpful. But thanks again. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in for the second video. Bye!